Welcome guys, we're back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the machine that changed my game, started the YouTube channel. That is the CNC Q2 Lorna edition. So they took the machine that was like amazing for them as a company, and that was a crowd favorite. Everybody loved it. I loved it, and they did a special edition with it. And when they asked, "Hey Dave, do you want to check it out?" I was like, yes I do. I am so in love with this machine, and I was for such a long time. Now, a little backstory before we dive right into this, guys. When I started this channel, I had a Hawk pen, all right, a Cheyenne Hawk pen, and I was, showing people a little bit of my journey, and people were like, "Hey, dude, what machine are you using?" I tell them, they said, "Well, that machine's just too expensive for us. We're just trying to get into it. Can you give us a suggestion?" So I went on the internet, scoured all over the place, and I found this CNC Q2 machine. I didn't really know much about it. The price seemed good. The size was cool. Boom, ordered it. Used it. Fell in love with it and started sharing that with you guys. I think when we hit 100,000 subscribers, I ended up giving the machine away. It went to a guy, I think, named James. Don't remember where. But I haven't seen one since. It was gone. I moved on. I've been using a lot of different machines, but currently I use the Bishop Wand series. So anyhow, it's wonderful to see this again. I'm excited to open it. I'm excited to take a look. I'm excited just all around, okay? I'm sorry. I'm going to be biased about this one. I just can't help it. And it'll be interesting to see how this machine works in comparison now after using so many other machines. So if you guys are ready for that, let's go. Here is the machine. I think they even changed their box a little bit. It used to be white with a little bit of red on the CNC. Now it's all black with a little touch of red, which I think is pretty cool. But of course, let's open it up. Let's take a look. Oh, buddy. Okay. All right. So here we go. I love the little bags they put it in. Make me wait even longer to see it. Woo-hoo. Oh, man. Oh, it's been so long. It's so small. It's smaller than I remember it. That is awesome. I love a small, I can't say this without loud. I like a small package, like a small machine setup, what have you. So anyhow, this is sweet. I do really dig this like green anodized metal. Ah, yes. I just got to open it. Just got to take a look at it, Love it. Direct drive, simple machine. I compare the way it's made and the way it's set up literally to the Bishop Wand series because it's a very simplistic machine, direct drive, and it just works. So anyhow, let's see. Let me go ahead and see what else is in the box. I'm pretty sure that's going to about pretty much do it. It's just the machine. Oh, I lied. Okay, so we have a user manual. Let's see, what else do we have down here? All right. What's going on here? What are we getting? Okay, all right. So we got O-rings and an Allen key. They always put these little clip cords in the box as well. So that's that, but I don't really care about any of that. We want to just take a look at the machine, so let's get to that. All right, so with that said, before we go ahead and bust out some fake skin and test this bad Larry out, I got to get a needle in this. I need to get a power supply on it. I want to hear it. I want to compare it to, well, machines I currently use and just revisit such, in my opinion, an iconic little tattoo machine. Install that. Slap a battery in here. Boy, that is running smooth. I'm going to crank this up to about where I think I'd run it, around 7.5. Oh my goodness. That is nice. That is nice. That feels good. Man, I have missed you. Again, guys, this might be a bit biased again. I loved this machine then, and I'm really loving it now. But time will tell. I need to get this on some fake skin and test this out. But real quick, I do want to compare this to, again, the machines that I use often, both the Wand Packer and the Wand Shader. And as you can see, they are pretty much the exact same size. The grips are very similar. The diameter is pretty similar. I think the CNC might be just a hair wider, larger, slightly bigger diameter. But nonetheless, guys, whew. All right, before I say any more, let's jump in. Let's take a look. Let's check this machine out. Let's test it out. Let's get some fake skin, yada, yada. I want to know where it stacks up. All right, here we go, guys. The part of the video I've been waiting for, getting a little practice time behind this machine. Now I'm running a 7-round shader CNC police cartridge here. The reason, again, I like running 7-round shaders or round shaders when testing machines is it lets me know, does it have the power to push this needle grouping? If it does have the power to push this needle grouping comfortably, then I know it's going to push something less than that. I know it's probably going to push something a little bit bigger than that. So that's why I choose that needle grouping. I have to say it's lining really nice. Really nice. This has a 3.5 millimeter stroke. And again, running at about 7.5 volts on this real skin, fake skin. And it's feeling comfortable. It feels very similar to the machines I use all the time because it's pretty much the exact same size. When wrapped up, I don't even know the difference. So let's talk about this machine a little bit. It has a Fahrhaber motor, just like it did before. It's lightweight. It runs nominally at 7.5 volts. The recommended operating voltage for the machine is 6 to 8 volts. Here I am lowering the voltage down to about 5 volts so I can get a little stipple action going on. It can go a little bit lower. The machine can run down to 4.5 volts, but I kept it around 5 here. And as you can see, it does a pretty nice job of stipple shading. I feel like the dots that I'm getting are consistently separated from each other, and I'm not having to put a lot of effort into this action, into this movement. The machine has the power to make this happen, and I feel like that's the beauty of a direct drive machine. It has the punch you need. Now here I'm going to do a bit of a pendulum motion, a little back and forth stipple action, just see how it feels. And again, it feels good. I'm getting a nice result. They strongly recommend the working voltage stay below 10 volts. Being above or at 10 volts can cause some damage to the machine. I don't run that high. I don't think you need to run this machine that high. They say the machine is compatible with most popular tattoo cartridges. So in my opinion, in my usage, I haven't had any issues with it not taking any cartridges that I have tried. The grip diameter is 30 millimeters. Its total length, 95 millimeters. And the weight is 108 grams. It has an RCA connection, which is pretty common in most of these machines. Next up, I want to see how it packs black with this round shader. Is it going to take a lot of effort? Is it punching it in on the first go? And so far, so good. I'm enjoying it and moved quite swiftly through this. Lastly, I want to take a look at how this machine does with a mag. How does it shade? How does it feel? What does the motion feel like? Every machine and every setup has a different feel. And I'm telling you, right from the get-go, this felt like home to me. This felt comfortable. I just kind of keep going over different things. I just kind of keep feathering stuff, just feeling this. And it just felt comfortable to me. It felt like I've been using this thing the whole time. Again, that's probably because my current setup is pretty similar in size and setup and feel and all that. And it did exactly what I wanted it to do. Now, I do want to talk about what is probably the best part of this tattoo machine, and that is the fact that you can change your cams out. So right now, it is at a 3.5 millimeter stroke, but if you want a nice soft hit, you can get a 3 millimeter cam and install it yourself. They literally have a little link, which I'll link down below, where it'll go in and show you how to do it. It'll talk about what the different strokes are, but nonetheless, you can get it in a 3, a 3.5, and a 4 millimeter cam. So you can change the stroke of this machine. You can have one machine, change the cams out, and get multiple different options. I just thought that was really cool that they offer that. Also, this is the Lorna edition, CNC Q2. They also make a Terminator edition of the CNC Q2, which is a really cool look as well. I used this machine at several different voltages along the way here, upping the voltage, lowering the voltage, seeing how it felt at different levels, and all in all, it was extremely consistent. For what you're getting for your money here, I think it is a solid machine, and it's still at a solid price considering how much I enjoy using this machine, how much it compares to the machines I use, which are much more expensive. And I know many of you guys have used this machine. Let me know, do you still love it? Is it still worth the squeeze? My final thoughts, let's go. I have to say, I'm very happy with the performance of this machine. I'm very happy to have this machine in my hands again. Again, I'm biased. I love this little thing. And for the money, I think it's a solid machine to have. And if you guys are interested in this, there'll be links in the description. Also, you can use my code, which is also in the description, to save a little bit of money at checkout. But again, guys, I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, do so. Hit the like button. ring the bell to get notifications when we post. And until next time, my friends, peace.